All right, so I don't really know what I'm going to talk about. What did I say I was going to talk about again? Oh, yeah, that's right. So check this out. So I realize that people have a perception versus reality problem when it comes to voiceover. People often ask me, Dane Reid, what are you working on right now? They think that I'm either working on this big blockbuster Disney movie, or they think that I'm just a freelancer who hardly ever gets work. And the truth is that the truth is actually somewhere in the middle. I'm Dane Reid, the voiceover guy. Let me explain. Check me out. To explain it, I think I'm going to use a sports analogy. See, every shot that Lebron James takes is not a game-changing, game-winning shot. It's not always the shot that at the buzzer is going to win over the other team. But at the same time, it doesn't mean that that shot wasn't important. It might have been the shot that got him his 16th point of the game. Maybe not his 25th, maybe not his 30th, but his 16th. And that's no less significant than the game-winning shot. And I think what people don't understand in voiceover is that voiceover is a lot like that. Not every shot is a championship shot. Not every shot is a shot that's taken you into, the playoffs or whatever. It's not always that exciting. I consider myself a blue-collar voiceover talent. I'm a guy who goes out every day, works on medium-sized projects, and bring home the bacon, even though I work from my house, so I don't actually have to bring it home. But that's another subject. What I do every day isn't the most exciting thing in the world. What I do every day isn't the stuff that everybody hears. It's not always the national commercials, the Oscar Mayer wieners, the Sprint, the Sprite, those kind of big companies. It's not always that. And sometimes when it is, it doesn't mean that it's going to be played on your TV or on your radio. A lot of that stuff is just internal, and it's about information moving from one department to another within the company. Sometimes it's just an idea that someone wants to promote within the company. So it's just not always super exciting. The perception for some people is that if I'm doing voiceover, why aren't I doing Disney? Or why wasn't I on the Pixar movie? Or why wasn't I voice on the Transformers? It's so easy. Why don't you just call? I mean, you're in Atlanta, call Tyler Perry. He's got a part for you. And it's a bit insulting. I go by the life theory that not everything is for everybody. And the people who do the kind of jobs that I do are necessary. We're important. We're not always just for entertaining. And quite honestly, if it was so easy to speak to Tyler Perry, then everybody would be doing it. What you got to understand in voiceover is that's not the only path to success. Oh, then there's the other group, the group that thinks that, I'm just sitting at home and I don't do anything. And, you're just a freelancer. And freelancers are not, really important. We're just kind of bottom of the barrel scrapers. And so, I do some freelance work, but I run a company, and my company makes voiceover accessible to everyone who needs voiceover. from small mom and pop businesses all the way up to the top of the line type of businesses. And it's important work because it makes sure that everyone has an opportunity to advertise their business when needed, promote ideas within their business or outside of their business. And that's consistent. And that's what I've been doing for 17 years. You know, I just want people to understand voiceover a little bit more. It's not an easy job. It's just not something that you just say, hey, I have a voice and I'm going to jump into voiceover and I'm going to start this right away and be making all of this money. That's just not the way that things go. It's a business. Most voiceover talent make their money off of day-to-day business that they do with clients, and you have to have not only business skills, but you also have to have talent. You have to have training, and all of those things are important and they can help you last a long time. But if you think, hey, I have a voice and I'm just going to do this voiceover, you are destined to fail. Anyway, I appreciate you, checking this out and learning a little bit more about the basics of how a voiceover talent and this voiceover business actually works. If you like what you see on my channel, just, hit the subscribe button, unless you've already subscribed, because that's going to make you unsubscribe. So don't do that. Thank you for following me. I'm Dane Reid, the voiceover guy, and I'm gone. Peace.